Hello there friends and followers, and welcome to this flight navigation tutorial. Today I'm going to show you how to program ETOPS operation in the Boeing 777-300ER FMC. ETOPS stands for Extended Range Twin Engine Operational Performance Standards. It is a rule which permits twin-engine aircraft to fly routes which at some point is more than 60 minutes flying time away from the nearest airport suitable for emergency landing. For the purpose of our tutorial today, I have created a flight route for Air New Zealand Flight 563 service from Wellington International Airport to Pago Pago International Airport. So let's take a look at our flight plan. This is our SimBrief flight plan, ready to go, and as you can see, it looks exactly like the normal flights that you'd create using SimBrief. The only difference is that you will see those two circles here, and you will see the mark on the map here that says EN, which is entry. This is the entry into the ETOPS, and the entry point would be November Zulu Alpha Alpha, and then you have an EX here, which is the exit from the ETOPS at November Sierra Foxtrot Alpha, and then you have the equal time point here. And this is going to be the determining factor of which ETOPS you'd use in the event of unforeseen circumstances where the aircraft needs to land. So the equal time point is the line. You can draw an imaginary line. And if anything happens before this line here, then you would use this capable airport for the emergency landing, which is November Zulu Alpha Alpha. If it happens after the entry point, then your next capable airport would be November Sierra Foxtrot Alpha, and this is what you'd be using for any emergency landings. Another thing that you will notice in the actual SimBrief plan is this section here that says ETOPS ETP Critical Point Information. And the rule time is 120 minutes for this specific flight plan. I believe the 777 is capable of 180. So we're going to come here and take a look at the entry points. As you can see, we have November Zulu Alpha Alpha, and we have November Sierra Foxtrot Alpha, and those will need to be entered into the FMC. But we also need to enter the equal time point, ETP1, which you see here. And in order to enter this point, we will need the coordinates, the actual coordinates here, to be entered as well into the FMC. So you would start programming the FMC just the regular way you normally do. I have created the file so that we can save some time. We're going to go to position initialization, and we're going to enter our airport, which is November Zulu Whiskey November. That's Wellington International, and we're going to put that here, and then we're going to select the GPS position and enter it here. Now we can go to the route, and we can select the route just like we normally do, which is November Zulu Whiskey November to November Sierra Tango Uniform, and we'll just stick that here. And we'll say activate and execute. And then we're going to go to our departure. The departure for this flight is via runway 16 through the Cadden 1 Quebec departure through the Russell transition. And we're going to say execute. And we're going to go back and select the arrival at Pago Pago. And it's a direct to the ILS runway 05 through the drawn transition and execute. We can also very quickly go and enter our performance data here. Reserves is 3, and the cruise altitude is 37,000 feet. Maximum is that's fine. We don't need to worry about that. The cost index is 15, and we're going to go to thrust limit. We're going to derate to 10, takeoff, flaps 5 for departure, and the center of gravity is 22. The trim is set, and we can set our V speeds here. Okay, So we are pretty much now good in terms of our flight plan. And if we go to next, there are no discontinuities and everything is looking good. Now, before we can actually do anything else, we need to also program the ETOPS for this flight, which is required for this 777. So we are going to go to route 2. And we're going to go to the RTE page. So now this is route 2. And the origin is November, Zulu, Whiskey, November. And we're going to enter that in the origin airport. And the destination is November, Sierra, Tango Uniform, which is Pago Pago. Now make sure that you do not activate this because you still want the active route to be route 1. We're going to go to the next page, and now we need to enter the entry points as well as the equal time point into the FMC. So the first capable airport is November Zulu Alpha Alpha, and we're going to stick that here. As you can see now, there is a second route that shows here on the FMC, and we are going to enter the equal time point. Now, to enter the equal time point, you need to enter the entire coordinates into the FMC. So in our case, it is south 2623.0 minutes, and then west 17803 minutes, and we just enter that here. I must have done something wrong. Let's see here. 2623. All right, so 2623.0, 2623.0, and then west 17803.0, and that goes there. Yep. As you can see now, we have the equal point, the equal time point entered here, and then it would be the exit from the ETOPS, which is in this case November Sierra Foxtrot Alpha, and we entered that here. Now we have the entry, the equal time point, and the exit. And if we switch here to plan, okay, you can see those here now, and we can step through. If we go to the legs page, we can step through. This is the equal time point, and this is the exit point from our ETOPS. Okay, now there are a few things we can do for situational awareness. First, we need to enter the alternate airports. So the alternate airport is November Zulu Alpha Alpha. That's one. And the second one would be November Sierra Foxtrot Alpha. And this is entered now into the FMC. So another thing we can do to increase the situational awareness now is to enter the fixes for those positions. So we're going to go to RTE2 again. Okay, and this is the first fix that we're going to enter. So it would be November Zulu Alpha Alpha. So we're going to go to the fix page, and we're going to enter November Zulu Alpha Alpha, and we're going to enter that there. And the ring that we want to create is a 406 nautical miles for the 777 300 ER. So we're going to create that here, and then we're going to head back to the legs page, and we're going to copy the equal time point, and we're going to go back to the fixes, and we're going to enter that on the second page. So now there is a fix here, /406, and we're going to enter that here. And finally, we're going to enter the third fix at November Sierra Foxtrot Alpha, and we're going to create exactly the same ring distance, which is 406 nautical miles. All right, so let's see what things look like now in the FMC if we increase the range here. All right, so now that we have the fixes entered, you can see now there's a, let me bring this up here so you can see what has gone on. Now you can see the arrows now pointing after November Zulu Alpha Alpha, which is the first capable airport. And if we step through now, Okay, it's still pointing towards the equal time point, and right here is the equal time point. Okay, and now you'll see the arrows pointing the other way, because now you are leaving this particular ETOPS and you're going into the second one, which is at November Sierra Foxtrot Alpha. And if there, of course, there are any problems, then you would know exactly when you're above the ocean which capable airport you should be going to. So if we step through again here, now you can see the arrows are pointing in the other direction there. So great for situational performance there. You can really see what's going on while you're flying with ETOPS required for your flight. So this is pretty much what I wanted to share with you guys. I hope that this was a useful tutorial. If you have any questions, please do let me know. And until next time, please take care of yourselves and each other, and I will see you all very soon. Thanks for watching, and bye-bye for now.